Hello, welcome to the Minetrek.net server. I'm currently outside the Enterprise C build, and guess what? The saucer's done, and we've mirrored the nacelles. In fact, I just did that. It took about an hour to do. I had to do it in sections. And we're working on the secondary hull. First part of it is pretty much completed, or mirrored. It's nowhere near completed. What I'm doing is I'm lining out the hull and working on the interior as well. But yeah, it looks like the mirror missed the floor. Anyways, I'll fix that in a bit here. Anyways, the saucer is done. All the rooms are in. I went back through and I realigned all the windows so that they're in line with the quarters that they represent, as well as fixed a few hull bugs and stuff. Also, with the secondary hull, what I'm doing is I'm filling in the interior spaces, but I'm leaving the rooms empty for the time being. We're having some problems with Wii. It's doing its edits, but it's given me some headaches. A couple of times it's left big lines through the center of the hall when I've Wii'd over, and I know that I had the right height selected, so it just left this bottom layer off. It did that to me on the nacelle too, but I caught it and redid it, and that saved me from having a mismatched nacelle. But I tell you, sometimes, you know, if you're not careful. Anyways, the bomb, excuse me, I panic. Spent some time inside of the torpedo here. Let's get down here and here, and this is the main magazine for the torpedo launcher. He built us a nice little torpedo launcher. Sorry about the speed boost here. That should fix it. Anyways, he built us a nice little torpedo launcher here. A quad torpedo launcher. It feeds from both sides. These are torpedoes. This is the magazine. We copied this kind of from the steam runner, which was it becomes standard now for pretty much all my builds. I just copy from Shadow. I loved how he did his steam runner magazine. We're going with the shorter torpedoes instead of the 3 torpedoes. We're going with the 2 torpedoes. I might eventually retrofit all the other ships that have 3 torpedoes down to 2, because it makes more sense. Torpedoes are about 2 meters long. These are exactly 2 meters. So, anyways, but yeah. Quick run through here. This is the oh, duh. Okay, I messed myself up there. Anyways, this is the torpedo loader, and this little area over here, so you can load a torpedo up through there. This is the torpedo magazine transfer. So when they mass produce the photon torpedoes, because they'll have an industrial replicator or weapons fabricator, they have to load the antimatter down here because they can't transport antimatter. So they'll manufacture the torpedoes in the mass fabricator, fill it with antimatter, and ship it up through there to the main torpedo bay. And if they have to, they can go through the corridors to the aft torpedo bay. Anyways, my panic also did us a hydroponics bay. Rather nice of him. Yeah, that kind of irks me. It didn't copy the floor over. Oh well, it's an easy fix. I'll fix it here in a minute. It's just one thing after another with Wii lately. Interesting. Anyways, I just wanted to give you a quick update on it and let you know that it's getting close to being done. Let's go check out this underside here together, because I haven't been in here yet since the mirroring. Obviously this is shuttle parking. There's a good example of what we've been doing. Nice little line there going out to middle of nowhere. It does that. I don't understand why it's doing that. It just really irks me. And then it doesn't even get the floor. Anyway, let's go up to the main hangar here and check out the main hangar. She's pretty big. She's kind of gargantuan. Yeah, a lot bigger than on the other sea. Well, the other sea has the runners coming out too, so they're coming out here. It's more reminiscent of the Sovereign class hangar. And nice big cargo facility here. Eventually we'll have cargo containers in here that Imheller designed for the Enterprise B. A little cargo loader to cargo area down here. An auxiliary cargo area. I might put the cargo transporter right here. That's what I'm thinking. You know, but we will see. Oh, got a little pop-up there. I don't know if it'll show up. But yeah, here's what I've done. I've left the rooms empty. What'll happen is I'll pull the deck out later. I've reserved areas for like engineering and things like that. And we'll put in the machinery deck by deck. This way here, the build's closer to being completed. But, you know, we'll still fill in on what we can fill in and stuff like that. But as we go. But for the most part, it'll just be like this. And you know, once it's buttoned up, it'd be a lot easier for me to go back and do all this other stuff. I'm getting a little burned out on the build, so I want to get it pretty much good to go as far as being a complete ship with the corridors and the halls and the rooms all there, even if they don't have anything in them. You can always fill them in later, or we can have other people that come on the server if they want something to do, they can fill them in. But they'll all be designated as to what they are, so they won't have any problems with that. But yeah, she's mirrored and getting close to being done. What I'll do is I'll go back and fix that mistake there and see if find any more of them wee glitches. And hope to see you soon. Again, this is the Minetrek.net server, and thank you for watching.